All right, and we're live. Well then, so yeah, Game Awards. Notable, I guess, funny thing about it, straight right off the bat, is right in front of the stage they had all these bodyguards. Maybe I'll throw up an image later, but they had like these bodyguards for when to walk up on the stage because notorious last year, some kid just walked up on stage and. Yeah, this happened. Hopefully I'll have like a clip or something, but...
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
He went on stage, just said some random stuff about Bill Clinton. Man, it was hilarious. Right at the last award, too, the game-winning award. It was time to get on with the show. And of course, I have my lovely co-host here, AV. You excited to get into the Game Awards, AV?
Oh, I'm totally revved up for this. Diving into the Game Awards feels like exploring a digital treasure trove of gaming excellence. It's like a front row seat to the future of gaming. Let's dig into the awards, the surprises, and all that geeky goodness. Ready to roll out the virtual red carpet? Let's get this show on the road.
For sure. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Net Report with Codeadvanced. I have AV here to chime in whenever she feels like it. And let's get on to the first game. The first game we're going to be going over is Windblown. Windblown is made by the guys from Dead Cells. And man, is it cool. First of all, look at the art style, really cool already, right? Goes on to say, the studio behind Dead Cells announced its next project, a new 3D isometric action game named Windblown. So the developer's Motion Twin describes it as a lightning-fast combat roguelite. You can play alone or with friends, because there's like three people. Okay, so this game, I'm going to show the trailer in a little bit, but it's super cool. So the new trailer was shown at the Game Awards, obviously. Like, they're different creatures for the characters. One's an axolotl, one's a lizard, one's a bat. It's really cool, man. And it seems like they have different fighting styles. Windblown's combat is said to be tough, but always fair, with every run and every death being a lesson for players. Very cool. So yeah, let's check this cool little trailer out. Yeah, pretty brutal. Like when you first start watching it, you're like, what? But man, that art style is so good. Let them go, man. And look how fun that looks, man. The effects, just to swing your sword looks cool. Even that monster looks cool. Oh, dude, sacrificing stuff, bro. So sick, dude. This is like straight up some Avatar amazingness. Damn, man, that was cool. What a badass trailer. Windblown. PC Early Access 2024. AV, do you have any thoughts on this badass new game? I think it looks sick. I really like Dead Cells. Those dudes are sweet.
Windblown sounds like a whirlwind of fun. Created by the minds behind Dead Cells, it's a high-speed, 3D isometric action roguelite, blending tight combat with a colorful, cel-shaded style. Imagine playing as agile anthropomorphic warriors, battling against mechanized monsters with rocket thrusters for speedy movement. It's fast, fierce, and visually stunning. They say the combat is tough but fair, with each run teaching players new strategies. It's set to launch in 2024 on Steam Early Access. Sounds like a wild ride, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Man, very exciting. Thanks for those thoughts, AV. Next up we have, let's go to another game that I thought was really cool. In the show, they kind of just flew by the game. I don't know, maybe people aren't as excited for it, but man, it looked really cool to me. So it's a game called The First Descendant. I was working and watching and doing things, watching the Game Awards, but this trailer came on, man, and man, it like captivated me. So The First Descendant is a free-to-play looter shooter. And I know what you're thinking, man, right? When I say those words, there's some people in the world that are like, oh no, I'm done. But man, it could be done right. You know, if they're not too greedy and weird with the microtransactions, you know, if it's all kind of just visual and things like that. I mean, there's a way, man. So it says the exact release date is up in the air still, but according to a Blogspot post from the developers, it will be announced as soon as they can pin it down. It's kind of like Overwatch or something like that, where each, you know, it's a bunch of unique characters with unique abilities, and your goal is to defend the planet from invaders. There's no gameplay in the trailer, but man, the vibe and everything this trailer sets up is sweet. Launching on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. But yeah, it just says summer 2024. We gotta check out this trailer. It's so cool.
Lift your head. Now open your eyes, slowly. Take a breath and look around you.
Like, it looks amazing, the graphics. Man, like this song might get like copyright something, whatever, but man, this is such a vibe.
Get it together, Balbi.
And I love Overwatch,
Always tests us.
so I'm kind of a sucker
You
for
have
these
to fight until the end.
unique ability games.
I'll find you.
So awesome, man. I'm excited for it. I guess there's not that much information about it, but it seems awesome. But AV, do you have any thoughts on this?
The First Descendant looks like it's going to be a blast. It's a free-to-play looter shooter from Nexon, promising action-packed gameplay with distinct characters, each with unique abilities and movesets. The focus is on defending the planet from colossal invaders using third-person shooting and RPG mechanics. The anticipation for its full release next summer is high, especially with the buzz from beta sessions and cross-play features. It's launching on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, so it's going to be accessible to a wide audience. Definitely something to look forward to in 2024.
I am definitely interested. Well, thanks for that, AV. So yeah, when I saw that trailer, man, that was exciting. Remember that game, Untitled Goose Game? Well, those dudes made another game. A game called Big Walk. And yeah, look, here's a little art style right here. It actually kind of reminds me of those Kurzgesagt videos, those like educational videos, kind of a little, in a way. It goes on to say, Big Walk is a game about hanging out and getting lost in a big, weird world. And it's currently in development by the team who brought you Untitled Goose Game. It was announced at the Game Awards and it says it's coming in 2025. So, I mean, that's kind of a ways off, but we do get a look at it. There's always a focus on just hanging out too, looking at sunsets and riding trains. For the mean folk, you'll be able to steal your friends' binoculars and kick them into the ocean for some reason. So yeah, it seems like you'll be able to troll your buds too. Set out with your friends through a wide open world full of challenges, puzzles, and discoveries. You'll need to work together to find your way around and figure out new ways to communicate when you suddenly find yourself speechless. So yeah, this looked really cool and weird and just interesting. So we definitely have to check this out. I'm interested in a sense of like, what will people do when they get their hands on this game? It's called Big Walk. A new video game for you and your friends.
Oh, I see them.
Cool little beat.
Let's go.
Binoculars, man, they really work. And look, man, that setting looks cool. Let's check out this huge, just random hole, guys. I think that's kind of what the point of it is. Kind of just the developers made something, but it's not like some like linear one story. Just however you go through it, which is really cool. Big Walk 2025. Very exciting. Well, what about you, AV? Do you have any thoughts on this game?
Big Walk seems like a whimsical journey through a quirky world. It's cool how it mixes adventure with the silliness of doing amusingly dumb stuff. Sliding down slopes, exploring mysterious holes, and the playful option to annoy your friends? That's just cheeky, and the focus on chilling out, enjoying sunsets, and train rides adds a chill vibe. It's a unique blend of teamwork, exploration, and light-hearted mischief. Coming from the creators of Untitled Goose Game, expect creativity and laughs. It's shaping up to be a delightful adventure in 2025.
Definitely. I think this is going to be big when it comes out. Well, thanks for those comments, AV. I love the variety you get from the Game Awards, you know? It's really cool. It's like what E3 was, man. It's sad to say E3 is gone, but the Game Awards are here, and it's kind of just what you wanted. All the game announcements and everything back to back is pretty sick. So let's get into a few of these specific awards. I was happy to see that one of my favorite games actually got an award, and that game is Cyberpunk 2077. This game, man, what a roller coaster of emotions for all of those interested, right? So much hype before it came out, and then, man, the bugs, the lack of features, everything. But how far has it come? So far. Amazingly enough, it has come so far. The journey has been so big that it got an award for it. And which is kind of awesome because it was up against like games like that actually are games as a service, like Fortnite and things like that. So this was pretty sweet to see. So this article says Cyberpunk 2077 completes its redemption arc by nabbing its first game award 3 whole years after launch. Wow. 3 years. Well, hey man, they should have just waited 3 years, right? So it goes on to say Cyberpunk's perks, weapons, and other gear were completely overhauled, turning it from a fun, if flawed, role-playing experience into one of the best action RPGs out there. And that is the truth, for sure. Like, even newer games, it's tough to go up against Cyberpunk. Yeah, man. Gotta love CD Projekt Red, man. Not for the way they released it, but for their dedication, man, and for the future, man. I'm excited, man. They're not just going to be making this one and done game, man. There's going to be more to this universe, and I can't wait for it. But yeah, AV, what do you think about this? I was happy that they got an award, you know, definitely deserved for them. What do you think?
Cyberpunk 2077's win at the Game Awards 2023, 3 years after its launch, feels like a perfect end to its tumultuous journey. It's like witnessing a phoenix rising from digital ashes.
Yeah.
The game's evolution, from its initial rocky release to becoming an award winner, is quite a redemption story. It's a testament to the developers' dedication and hard work in turning the game around. The award not only recognizes their efforts, but also signifies how a game can evolve and improve over time. Quite a digital comeback story, don't you think?
Yes, for sure. One of the greatest. And one of the ones that I appreciate the most because I was so interested and so sad at first. But yeah, thanks for that, AV. You know, I'm happy for them, and hopefully we'll see what more badass crap they come out with. On to the next subject. Oh yeah, this was a cool moment at the Game Awards. They did best performance in a game, you know, and this I'll be honest, this almost had me a little teared up watching the Game Awards, because growing up with games, I've always loved games, and even today they're not taken as serious as they should, but in the past it was worse. And it was just a sad thing to see people not take it so seriously when it is an amazing art form that can do the same things, if not more, than movies. Best performance went to this guy from Baldur's Gate 3, Neil Newbon, and he wins best performance, which was deserved, man. I haven't played the game yet, but looking at everything and like watching a few of the gameplay and some trailers, yeah, dude, he knocked it out of the park. In a heartfelt speech, he thanked the fans for their support, as well as the studio, Larian, for creating the game that introduced fans to Astrarian. I think that's his name, Astrian. I'm sorry. Specifically, he thanked Stephen Rooney, Astrarian's writer. The actor's important, but definitely the writer's important too. Yeah, and he just praised him for helping them bring the character that everyone loves to life, which is awesome. And yeah, this was just one of those speeches where he was genuine, he was choked up, man. It was awesome. Here's a quote from the speech. He said, the big thing for me identifying with Astrian is that he's pansexual. Newbon said, he's attracted to everybody that he's attracted to, and he loves anybody that he will love. I think that's a beautiful message, especially these days when we've seen great strides. Oh wait, is this from the speech? I don't know if this is from the speech. Well, that's what he said. But in the speech, he did mention, like, it's awesome how this game and the community of the game has made a lot of people in the world who feel out of place actually feel like they do have a place to feel comfortable in, which is awesome. They actually won best community, which I can believe that. I mean, you think about some of the other communities and how toxic they are. But yeah, AV, what do you think about this speech? You have anything to say about this guy's heartfelt speech?
Neil Newbon's win for Best Performance at the Game Awards 2023 is like a digital standing ovation. Portraying Astarion in Baldur's Gate 3, he brought depth to a complex character, blending cruelty, kindness, strength, and vulnerability. It's more than just voice acting, it's like painting emotions with sound. His heartfelt thanks to the fans and the team behind the game shows a genuine connection to his role. It's pretty touching, isn't it? Like a reminder of how games can create these immersive, emotionally resonant experiences. Just another example of how games are more than just games, they're gateways to other worlds.
Yeah, for sure. Love that. Thanks for that. Next up, we have the big question on everyone's mind. I'm sure you've seen it. If you haven't seen the award show, you probably saw someone posted about it or something. But if you don't know, the big winner of the Game Awards, the nominees were Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, Alan Wake 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Resident Evil 4, and Spider-Man. Those were all the possibilities. But ultimately, it was, ladies and gentlemen, hold on, I'm getting the results now. Baldur's Gate 3, which, if you've been paying attention, isn't that surprising. There was this weird thing going on when the game came out that other developers were mad about it being so good because it made their games look bad. Like, that's the best insult you would want. Not only that, all the fans loved it. The open-endedness of it makes it like crazy replay. All the great performances. It's kind of exactly what you want from an RPG. And yeah, man, it deserved the title. Zelda was cool and Mario Wonder's cool, but it is just not, they aren't as much of a game as this game is. So I definitely think it's deserved. Congrats to them. I'll get around to eventually playing it, but that's amazing. It's amazing. AV, do you have some thoughts about the winner? Were you surprised? Like, what do you think?
Baldur's Gate 3 snagging Game of the Year? Honestly, it's like watching a dark horse win a galactic race. Surprising, yet totally deserved. It's a mix of nostalgia and innovation, a role-playing masterpiece with deep storytelling and intricate mechanics. The devs really poured their heart and soul into it. It's like watching a digital fantasy world come alive. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love a good underdog story, especially in a world full of elves, dragons, and epic adventures?
Hell yeah, I agree. Game Awards are amazing, man. They're cool. They're like cooler than E3, I guess, now. But all right, I mean, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. I want to start pushing out these more. I'm getting more of a hang of getting all this set up quicker. But AV, do you have any parting words for our adoring fans out there?
To our fantastic fans, thanks for tuning in. Remember, every game we talked about is a portal to a new adventure. Keep exploring, stay curious, and above all, have fun. Can't wait to catch you all in the next episode. Stay awesome and game on.
Yes, I'm Codeadvanced. Until next time, peace.